What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Quinn back with another video, and today I'm gonna be doing a story time. But a part of my story time, I got some food because why would I tell a story time without no food? I got some Chick-fil-A, an 8-piece nugget count meal. Nothing major, but today I'm gonna be doing a story time on me getting my first heart broken. Now, people were saying that I get cheated on. I didn't get cheated on. I just got played with from a sensitive subject. Okay, so let me open up my sauce. I got the barbecue sauce for the fries. Anyway, let's get into it. So, chase. Anyways, so one day I was a junior. But I was a junior going into a senior. That was this boy. I'm gonna call him Jacoby. So it was this boy named Jacoby, and we used to talk a long time ago, like before we actually got into a relationship. And this particular time, he texted me and he was like, basically, he wanted to be serious. So I'm like, okay. Whatever, let's be serious, let's see how it go. But I ain't gonna lie, Jacoby was a little cute, so I thought he was a cheater, but it wasn't on that. Okay, cool. Fast forward, we in a relationship. Okay, cool. I had these two friends. We gonna name them Tiara and Janaya. Okay, so cool. So I text the group chat. The group chat know who I'm talking to. I'm back talking to Jacoby. Blah, blah. So Janaya, which is my friend, she was like, "Oh, don't talk to him. He talks to my friend. He talks to my friend." And I was like, "Girl, you don't talk to your friend. He talks to me." And like, okay, cool. Like, at this point, I was with him like every day. So like, how do you talk to your friend? So when I said that, she was like, "Oh well, I don't really know if he talks to her or not. But the last time me and her talked, they was talking, and she was saying like how she not cool with her right now, or whatever. But she just thought, okay, cool. You know, I ain't say nothing of it. That ain't nothing but a friend telling you like one of your little talk to somebody. Okay, cool. So after that, we started seeing each other every day. Long story short, he ended up meeting my family. He met my mama before Father's Day, and he met my dad on Father's Day. So the day that he met them, that's when we posted each other and we went public. Now, to know me is to know I ain't posting nobody if they went missing. But at this point, I thought he was the one. So he wanted to post each other, so I posted him. Whatever, we posted each other. Okay, cool. So now we're in a relationship. Now everybody know what's going on. It wasn't really no tea because I wasn't talking to nobody. He wasn't talking to nobody. We was talking to each other. And I don't know, it's just that effect on me that when I'm talking to people, I don't get cheated on. I ain't one of them girls that get cheated on. I don't know if I ever got cheated on. I probably don't know, but in my man, I never got cheated on. Ever. Anybody that was mad was mine. Heavy on that. So yeah. Okay, so we went public. Cool. Now, before me and him even started talking, I let him know that I was a virgin because these days, people doing stuff with anybody, and I would hate for you to come over here and thinking it's gonna happen and it's not gonna happen. So I'ma just let it be known in the door, because like I don't want you to think nothing else. Okay, cool. He was, you know, the typical, I'm not worried about that. I got, no, I had all this before, you know, whatever. So we're in a relationship. He was cool with that. Okay, whatever. So fast forward a couple of months. What happened? A couple of months, I ended up going to his house one night, but I didn't spend the night because they wasn't going to let me spend the night at his house. So I went over there, and then I ended up leaving. Whatever. The next day was my mama's birthday. My mama was like, asked him, do he want to come over there? Okay, cool. So we went to go pick him up, and when we picked him up, he acted like he had attitude. So I was like, what's wrong with you? And he was like, nothing wrong with me, whatever the case may be. Okay, cool. So we go to Party City because my mama getting stuff for her birthday party. So at Party City, they got the little baby shower decoration. It was like Team Boy and Team Girl. They were hats. So I put a hat on him that said Team Boy, and I put a hat on me and I said Team Girl. And he snatched the hat off him, telling me, stop playing with me, don't play with me like that. I don't know where the energy came from, but cool. So I'm like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, you want me to tell my mama take you home? Because one thing about it, you ain't forced to be here. You could leave at any given time. But you know me, before, leading up to this moment, I been was breaking up with him every week because I don't play that. And he used to be like, if you like me, then stop breaking up with me. You need to just talk about it. Okay, so at this point, I'm in the mood where, okay, I'm not gonna stop talking to him. We gonna talk about it because that's what he want us to do. Okay, so cool. So he ended up apologizing when we got in the car. We was arguing on my way to the car. But I didn't want mama to hear me arguing with him. So we was kind of like arguing low. I'm like, do you want me to tell her to take you home? Do you want me to tell her to take you home? He was like, if you want to. And then I'm like, okay, I'm finna tell her. But as soon as I was finna tell her, he was like, nah, I'm sorry. Whatever the case may be, he ended up apologizing. So, cool, we get to the house. And whatever. When we get to the house, my family is there and whatever. They're like, oh, this your boyfriend. Introduce me to your boyfriend. So I'm introducing him to my boyfriend and whatever. I can't even eat my food when I'm talking. Forget it. I'm introducing him to my boyfriend or whatever. Introducing them to my boyfriend or whatever. And he was cool. It was regular. Okay, cool. Now, fast forward to the end. This is around the time Girlfriends Day was coming up. Now, Jacoby, he wasn't broke, but he didn't have money. Like, well, I could say he was broke. He didn't really have a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? So it was Girlfriends Day coming up, and I was just telling him, being the sweetest girlfriend that I am, I'm like, you don't have to buy me nothing expensive. You could just write me a letter, and you could just do some custom-made stuff. And he was like, he told me this in my mama's house at the table. He like, write you a letter. I ain't the only write letters in school. Who you talking to like that? So anybody that come around me treat me like royalty. So what's going on? You forgot? Did you bump your head this morning or what? What's up? You slept on the wrong side of the bed. So I told him, I'm like, I don't know, I remember what I told him, but I remember like telling him like, type stuff. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna lie. My heart was in my stomach because like, this is my whole boyfriend. Why do you wanna, like, you never act like this before, and it just gave me like the chills. Like, what is going on? What's going on? Okay, so cool. He was like, I'm finna go home. I'm like, okay, so I end up walking away and whatever, and I felt myself about to cry. So, imagine.
That shit, Keith. That's what I'm talking about.
I tell them like, my bad. I tell them like, I'm asking people for their keys. so I can go sit in their car because I felt myself was about to cry and I wanted to call one of my cousins or my friends or something to tell them what was going on and whatever. So they didn't want to give me their keys to the car because they felt like I was going to pull out, which that's what I used to do, but whatever. So I end up just going to on my way, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go see whoever car door unlocked and I'm going to sit in their car or whatever. So on my way out the door, he was on the phone with I think it was his mama. He was like, yeah, you finna send an Uber, and then, you know, so basically it was the conversation of him finna get ready to leave. I'm like, you ready to leave? We can talk about it. You the one that want to talk about it. Now you don't want to talk about it. What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's going on? So then, boom, I walked past. They hurt me even more. They hurt me to the soul, to the core. So I get in the car and I was talking to my friend at the time and I was telling her what's going on. I was crying or whatever, and then they was just like, they was suggesting me to text him and tell him to come to the car and have a conversation with me. So I texted him like, could you come to the car? He was like, for what? I'm like, I want to have a conversation. So when he got to the car, this is the first time I've ever cried in front of a boy. He was like, I'm like, is anything else you want to say to me before like you go home and we never talk again? And he was like, no, I don't understand what you're breaking up with me for. And then that's when I started crying. I was so dramatic. I was like, I'm breaking up with you because you're not the same person I fell in love with. And I was just crying. And he gonna look at me. He was just looking like, you don't gotta cry. You ain't even gotta cry. And I was just like, oh my God, what is going on? Because I usually don't get treated like this. It was new to me. Something was new to me. I had to find out what it was because, like, I ain't that type of girl. Like, don't do me like that. So, in the middle of me crying or whatever, he didn't grab me. He didn't attempt to do none of that. But imagine when we first got together, he used to be all up on me. And his feelings hurt, insecure. Want to be with me every single day. Hosting me every single day. He didn't play about me. Particular time, he just acted like, I was like, this boom, this little, like I shitted on him or something. So, whatever, in the middle of me crying, I guess it's Uber. He was like, that's my Uber right there. He was like, I see you later. Okay, whatever. He got out the car. I was devastated. And then he ended up texting me like, I'm sorry that we couldn't work out, and I'm sorry if I ever did anything to hurt you. But it's like, you just see me crying real tears, so what's going on? You don't care about me or something? Anyways, he said that, and then afterwards, I think I ended up texting him. Okay, whatever. Texting him back, and we ended up stopped talking, and I told him to delete our pictures off his page, and he told me no. Whatever the case may be. I woke up the next day. I was still living in my mama's house. I didn't live with my mama. I lived with my dad. So, my daddy wasn't coming to get me, so I had to go. Man, I wanted to go in the room and cry. I didn't even have no room to go in and cry. I was ready to go out. So I had to walk around like I wasn't hurt, which I was. Okay, cool. So, the next day felt so heavy. It felt like the whole world just stopped. It just felt like I was in a dark place, and I was just like, we really don't go together. And then so the people that met my boyfriend at the party, they was like, where your boyfriend go? Where your boyfriend go? I was like, he went home. He went home. Not telling nobody nothing. Okay, so cool. I ended up going to my auntie house because I always wanted to go to my auntie house. So I was at my auntie house, and I was with my cousins and whatever. And that's when, I'll never forget, we didn't talk for like 3 days, and I was in the living room doing something. My auntie was like, what's wrong with you? She said something like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, nothing. She's like, come take a walk with me. So we started walking and whatever. And out of nowhere, she just started talking to me. She was like, it's just puppy love. It's just puppy love. And then I was crying a little bit, wiping my little tears while we was taking our little walk and whatever. And I was just telling her like, TT, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did for this man. What did I do? So she was just like, it's just puppy love, whatever. You're going to go through a lot of these, whatever the case may be. So, boom. A couple days later, he ended up texting me like, some inappropriate stuff. He was like, can I give you, I'm gonna just say a kiss. He wanted to kiss me and whatever the case may be. So I texted him, I'm like, no, I don't want that. I'm like, and I told him, I'm like, you're disrespectful because why would you ever text me something like this? And you know we going through a breakup. You know I was crying in your face and you feel like that's what's on my mind? That's insane. You're not gonna, I was thinking texting paragraphs or something. He didn't do none of that. It was like he just didn't care. And I was just so confused on where it came from. So, I told him, I'm like, can you please delete the pictures off my page? And he was like, okay. Okay, cool. He deleted the pictures off his page. Whatever. He deleted the pictures off his page. We end up, okay, that was the end of that. But imagine we still had each other's locations. So I ended up going home because I had to go to work. And imagine we still wasn't talking for a couple of days. So I ended up going home. I ended up going to sleep. As soon as I got off work, never go to sleep when you're going through a heartbreak. Because when you wake up, it is going to feel like, whoo. So I ended up going to sleep when I got off work. I woke up at like 12 in the morning. Didn't have no text from nobody, so I went back to sleep, woke up at 2 in the morning. Now, at this particular time that I woke up, I decided to check his location because I just wanted to know, was he at home asleep? And the man was not at home. He was at this location that I didn't know. It wasn't his people's house. It wasn't his homie house. None of that. So I'm like, okay. I checked the location. I copied and pasted the address and I put it in Google and it was his house. Didn't know what house it was. Okay, so I'm like, okay. At this point, I called him because, like, what's going on? What's up? He didn't answer. It rang. It just kept ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. So I woke my cousin up at 2 in the morning. And she woke up. Because, like, why would you wake up and want something? So she called him or whatever. And he answered, like, hello. And then she was like, where you at? But then he ended up hanging up. Okay, cool. So next day, morning time, here he come. Texting my phone. You called me? You know I called you. He was like, I was somewhere when I was busy. I said, where was you at? He was like, and man, I've never ever been like this. The normal, typical me, I would not even ask all these questions. But I just feel like you met my whole daddy. And my granddad, and my grandma, and my aunties, and my uncles. So, I really, at that point, I didn't want to, like, break up with him. Like, I wanted to work things out, but I didn't know, like, I didn't know what to do. So, cool. He texted me, whatever. I'm like, where was you? He was like, I was at this girl house. It was me and my homies, but the girls wasn't for me. I said, how wasn't the girls for you? He was like, they was for him. They was for his homies. Why was you there? He told me because they don't know how to drive. They don't got no license. You don't have license too? It was a very sorry excuse. So, at that point, he just came clean. He was like, yeah, I was over there with a girl. I said, why was you over there with a girl? You was going to do something with them? See, at this point, we broken up. I would be mad if you talking to somebody else, but the fact that we broke up, I can't really get mad at that. But if you went over there and did something with her, anything under the sun, it's a wrap for you. So I'm like, what you was over there for? What you was doing? I'm like, what was you doing? You was going to have intercourse with them? And he was like, yeah. He was like, if that's what it came down to, ain't nobody else giving me none. So at that point, I felt like he played with my whole entire everything that I stood for. And you know I don't play like that. So basically, he was like, you not doing it, so don't get mad when somebody else do. I sent him a long paragraph about how bad that hurt me, and I just blocked him. Okay? Blocked him. Cool. Now, days going back, I don't even know why I blocked him. Because when you break up with somebody, you're still going to be hurt. You're still going to think about them every day. You're not really going to get over them. So, at this point, I was just like, okay. He kept trying to contact me or whatever, texting me paragraphs, texting me off his homie's phone. All of that. He miss you. My homie miss you. He really love you. Blah, 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 whatever, whatever. Even though he was broken up, but still you respect me and my character. I don't play like that. Then it's like you tried to, like, manipulate me, even though can't nobody manipulate me. You tried to manipulate me to say something that probably you wanted me to say, like, oh, no, you don't have to go over there and get it from them. Come get it from me. No. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? You better go play with your pets, not me. Anyway, that's when what happened? What happened? Okay, so homies kept texting me whatever. I ended up giving in because at this, I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. I woke up. I felt like I was depressed. I felt like I was just so sad. So sad. So sad. So anyways, okay, so I had another boy I used to talk to in high school. And I used to like him a lot, but we always was on bad terms. So in order to get my man off of Jacoby, I called my other little bird that I had before him in order to mix and whatever. So this is what I did. So I ended up adding, and he knew about my ex. Jacoby knew about my ex. He knew his name. He knew his Facebook name, all of it. So what I did was, when I got back in tune with we gonna call him Charles. When I got back in tune with Charles, I added Charles on Facebook, back on Snapchat, Instagram, all of that. And then, so he could see it. So my ex could see it. Because he was going to go crazy if he found out I talked to him. And that's why I knew to get up under his skin. So, whatever. So, I really didn't know if he knew already, but he knew after. So he kept texting me like, why you don't want to text me back? You talk to somebody else. And I told him like, I started back talking to Charles. He was heated. It get caught cheating and they gonna act. Get caught cheating and they gonna act like they just care so freaking much.
They just go act like, oh, you messed up my blog.
They do. You did just mess up my blog. Get caught cheating and they gonna act like you the only girl on the world. So boom, I told on myself because I didn't really know if he knew already. So boom, like I said, the typical person, why you wanna be with him? Send me his number. I'm finna do something to him. He a be all this. He a punk. I beat him up. Whatever, cool. But man, the one that Charles, he did something to me too. So I just played both of them at one time, and I was just going back and forth, and I want them to get back into it because y'all both play with me. Now y'all feel away because y'all want me to be. That turned out perfect for me. So cool. Now I'm back talking to Jacoby. Fast forward, I end up cutting off Charles. Back talking to Jacoby. Now back talking to Jacoby. I ended up. When was? Okay, it was around my birthday. We ended up getting back cool. So when he said that stuff to me, that was in the summertime. We ended up getting back together officially December. He had came to see me and we had took a picture, and we wasn't supposed to be together after that, but we ended up being together after that because you feel like you finna come see me and I fall back in love with me. Not gonna happen. So whatever, he fell back in love. Now we together. Now he's posting me. We posting each other. Whatever the case may be. Head over heels for me. Heart ass only for you. Anywho, we get back together. Cool. Now my birthday coming up. I'm excited for my birthday because I know my man finna go all out for me. Newsflash, he didn't go all out for me. Okay, so cool, man. So, okay, like I said, he didn't have a job, but I ended up getting him a job at Walmart. He ended up missing the interview or not going, whatever the case may be. I don't know if he started working, not sure. He ended up not starting the job, so he didn't have no money. So he said, but he was getting high though. This the thing that got me. He was high every time I called him, but he didn't have no money to give me nothing for my birthday. Even though we was young, but we was seniors, you still could have got. I had my own money. I had a job. And I'm not used to talking to boys who got no money. So that's how you know I loved him for real. That's how you know I love him for real. Because he ain't had no money and I still stuck past that. Ride that baby to the end. This is for life. I'm stopping though. So anyways, that's when, where was I? Oh, okay. So we get back together in December. Cool. My birthday coming up in March. So he's like, actually in February, my auntie got married. And, I had a dream that he cheated on me. I had a dream that he cheated on me. I was crying in my dream. When I woke up and I was crying, I was talking to him about it. And he comforted me to the best of his ability. But I still have to remember, you only acting like this because you don't want me to be with Charles. That gave you a little heartbeat and you don't want me to be with him. So, cool. Fast forward to March, my birthday coming up and whatever. My birthday coming up, I'm thinking, so my cousin, me and my cousin, you know how you talk to your friends and your cousins, whatever, they like, ooh, cuz, you finna get you some. Well, Valentine's Day came, we went out and whatever, he did what he could, whatever the case may be. So for my birthday, they like, ooh, cuz, he finna go big for you. I'm already knowing, cuz, you know, me personally, I always break up with people. I was never the person. I'm never the person in the group that lasts with the relationships because I cut them off so quickly. So everybody else around me, all my friends, they had them long distance relationship where they ride or die. I ain't riding or dying for nobody. On my soul, it's a wrap. First thing you do, you gone. But you know them, they did what they had to do to make that relationship last. That's on them. Salute to you, boo. Y'all got a man, not me, so I need to step my game. But I ain't finna do all that. But anyways, my birthday coming, they like, oh, he finna get you something, whatever the case may be. Okay, I get my hair done. I posted a video on my Instagram. He texted me like, oh, you so cute. He said something like, give me a kiss. I said, boy, give me some money. My daddy just paid for my hair. Why you didn't? And you my whole boyfriend. So I was irritated. Cool. So we ended up breaking up. No, we ended up when did we break up? Oh, we ended up breaking up. No, we broke up. We wasn't really together. We wasn't really together because during December to February, when I had a dream he was cheating on me, some girls was calling my phone. Don't know how they got my number, but imagine my friend Janaya that kept telling me her friend talked to him and whatever the case may be, and I was telling her no she don't, and she ended up she kept texting me like out of the blue. She be like, hey, you and Jacoby still talk? You and Jacoby still talk? Hey, bestie. She was like, hey, you and Jacoby still talk? You and Jacoby still talk? And I'd be like, yeah. But that's the only thing she'll say. She wouldn't text me like, how you doing? Hey, whatever. She just text me, you and Jacoby still talk? Yes, we talk. What about it? You see him posting me. You see I'm his profile picture on Facebook. You see all his posts about me. Of course we talk. What about it? Hi, Leslie. Hi, Leslie.
What you on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm doing the story time. So during that time, the girls was calling my phone. I don't know how they got my number, but man, if this so-called friend keep telling me that her friends talks to somebody I talk to and they call me private, that's how they got my number. So I end up not being, he'll post me, but I'll never post him because of the simple fact that you wasn't going to embarrass me on no social media in no way, shape, or form. I don't do that. And he kept making it seem like he didn't know who was calling, which could have been true, but we know who was calling. But did he have anything to do with the call? Maybe not. But while we was broken up from July to December, you probably started back talking to him. So you got something to do with it. And he was just making it seem like he didn't really take control of the situation until the end. He took control of the situation and he used to tell them to send a number to him. He'd get out the phone and tell them to stop calling me and take control of the situation as she should have, as a real man should have. But that point it was too late. I feel like you played with me already. So we was broken up and I told him we could be friends. We could be friends. So we was friends in like February up until March. Kind of up until March. We was friends, and then I had this friend from high school that we never talked or whatever, but I guess he ended up liking me after high school and whatever, and I always thought he was cute. Whatever the case may be. But he was trying to be my friend and whatever. And he'll just text me. It was like different because with Jacoby, I can only see him if like my daddy go get him, or his mama bring him to me, or if my daddy come get us and take us to whatever day, or we'll get an Uber. Or one time he had his daddy buy a rental for us so we can go and do what we had to do for Valentine's Day. But it wasn't really like, and we gonna call this new boy, we gonna call him Daniel. So Daniel had a car, and Daniel was in the gym every day. So Daniel, he'll text me. He be like, "Good morning, how you feeling?" Whatever the case may be. He be like, "Did you eat something?" If I say no, he'll tell me what he want, and he'll bring it to me. Or he'll be like, "You want to get up and go to the gym with me and work out?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, it was something new to me because me and Jacoby didn't do nothing but sit in the house, and you got girls calling my phone." So I'm an honest person, being an honest person that I am. I let him know, I'm like, I've been talking to this person, but we don't talk, we're just friends. But since he's a male, I'm gonna let you know that because, you know, it might be, even though we're not together though, we're not in a relationship. So I ended up telling him that, and I was telling him like, yeah, I've been to the gym with him, he'll bring me whatever I want if you need. I was sick, he's bringing some medicine, whatever the case may be. And he was just like, what you need him for? You don't need him, or some. And he was hurt, and I think he started crying over the phone. And yeah, he was real hurt about that. But I told him like, I'm not gonna stop talking to him because I'm not in a relationship with you and I'm not in a relationship with him. And you're not doing half of the stuff that he's doing. And you played with my virginity. Let's start there. And you got girls calling my phone. So at this point, I have no sympathy for you because you knew who you was dealing with before you started dealing with me. So you should never play those games with me that you was playing when you was talking to them bums. I'm not a bum, so you should have got it yourself together. I don't know if you tried to put on a little stunt for those couple of months, but it backfired on you, and I'm not even finished with the story. So cool. Let me make this quick, because how long I've been recording? I don't know, but okay, so after that, that's when my birthday came. That's when he was like, whatever. I'm like, give me some money. He didn't give me nothing for my birthday. Cool, so I ended up going to round 1 for my birthday, and he begged to come, and I went with my family, so I let him come. Okay, so cool, so I'm at round 1. We getting our tickets or whatever. Then you end up texting me, like, where you at? I'm like, I'm at round 1. He like, I'm at round 1 too. But man, Jacoby is with me too. So you at round 1, I'm here with my ex-boyfriend. That ain't gonna be right. So Jacoby was like, I'm finna come over there and give you your gift. I'm like, what you finna give me? And he was like, don't worry about it, I'm just finna give it to you. But man, my ex-boyfriend Jacoby was standing right there, so I showed my cousin Tamia. I'm like, Tamia, I'm like, snatch my phone and yes. I'm like, snatch my phone for me and start running so I could chase you. I said this so we can get away from Jacoby and then you can walk up to me. So she did it. Okay, cool. So we end up going by this hockey table or whatever. So I text Dean. I'm like, okay, I'm at a hockey table. You come give it to me. So, but okay, so Daniel come over there. So we talking or whatever. He give me a hug and whatever. But my cousin plays too much, so she keep pinching me, talking about, there go Jacoby, there go Jacoby. So I'm getting scared or whatever. But at this point, she's doing it so much, I'm thinking this a boy who cried wolf. So the time that she did do it, she stepped on my feet and she was like, there you go. But I'm not paying no man for him. So Daniel taking the money out, he gave me $100. He gave me $100 in my hand. Okay. Jacoby is walking up and Jacoby see it. But man, Jacoby knows. Jacoby know Daniel and Daniel know Jacoby because I was posting Jacoby and Daniel, Jacoby wanted to see Daniel, a picture of him when I told him about it. He was like, let me see him, even though Jacoby wasn't that tall and Daniel was like tall. And he was, you know, a basketball player. Jim got his own car, you know. Whatever. So, Jacoby walked up and they looked at each other. And then Daniel was like, I'm gonna text your phone, and he started laughing. And I'm just like, oh. And Jacoby was just standing right there. He was looking at me. He was like, this the N word you was texting. This the you be texting. I'm like, yeah. He like, well, he just gave you, I said, a gift for my birthday. And at that point, I'm thinking he finna be mad. He's ready to go home. That man was all up on me. Okay, fast forward. It's time to go home. My cousin dropping everybody off, but I wanted to go home before Jacoby because I didn't want to be in the car with him no more. So I told Jacoby, I'm like, she gonna take me home. So she takes me home or whatever. He tried to get out and give me a hug, and I told him I didn't want no hug, so I'm going in the house or whatever. So that's when my cousin, it was just him and my cousin in the car. My cousin was taking him home or whatever. And I guess he got in the front seat and he was talking to her and he was like, and he started crying. He was like, I love her. I don't want to see her with nobody else. I don't know how I can make her happy. I'm sorry for what I did. And my cousin called me talking about something. He really love you. He really love you. But it's like, that's cool and all, but I don't really want to be with you no more because you play with me. So, boom, fast forward. It was this celebrity crush that I had. He wasn't really a crush, but he was a crush. And Jacoby knew I had a crush on him when I was with him. So Jacoby ended up, me and him stopped talking again. he ended up adding his ex back on Facebook. How I knew he added his ex back on Facebook, because she was blocked at first. Then when I went on Facebook, she was commenting on the Jacoby stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, he back with his little ex. Here I go. I slid up on my celebrity crush Instagram, and he ended up DMing me back, and he ended up adding me back and whatever. Basically, me and him was talking. So my celebrity crush ended up getting on Instagram, and I got on there, and he added me on the live and whatever. So when he added me on the live, my ex joined the live, and the celebrity was like, he not no celebrity no more, because I already done talked to him. He a goofy now, but he probably still a celebrity now. And he was like, why you ain't text me back? You know how people be. I guess he ended up calling me. I didn't answer the phone, whatever the case may be. And my ex seen that. And when me and the boy would be on FaceTime, he lived in Atlanta. The celebrity lived in Atlanta. I was going to college in Atlanta. Me and the boy would be on FaceTime. I'll post it in my close friends, but only my ex would be in there because I just wanted him to see that. Okay, after that, what happened? How did we break up? Oh, and I think after that, we got back together, but I ended up breaking up with him because he was trying to follow me to college, but his dreams wasn't at the college that I had. I was planning on going to, and he just wanted to follow me and be up under me. But at this point, he was just worn out. I was tired of him. Like, you wasn't giving me no money. You got girls calling my phone. And then one of his bum exes gonna make a post, I'm assuming, how you gonna swap the bougie, be out for the ratchet? Girl, you look a mess, for real. And I look better than all his ex. I don't even know why I even get him the time of day. He is actually a nice, handsome young man. And if y'all want me to bring him on this channel, I will. Because he's still, to this day, and he know that. But anyways, after that, the relationship worn out. I ended up breaking up with him. He was hurt. And that was that. So he broke my heart, but I broke his. So that's story time. Hope you guys like this video. If you ever want to get your get caught cheating, and they're gonna just treat you like the best girl ever. And when you get caught cheating and they start showing you much love, you're not even gonna want it. It's gonna be corny. So that's just how I am. And y'all heard it here first. So whenever y'all going through some, comment, let me know, and I'm gonna tell y'all how to. Thank y'all for watching this story time. Comment if y'all want me to do any more. Comment some topics. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on y'all post notifications so y'all be notified when I post another video. And that's